guys, welcome to Melissa Honey Speaks. This is Melissa Honey. A lot of you may know me from my previous work. A lot of you may not. So I want to welcome you to this new channel. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a certified love and life coach for women and couples, specifically in feminine power and energy. And I'm also a hypnotherapist, NLP practitioner, as well as a timeline therapy coach. So I've been teaching ideas and topics and talking about them, ideas surrounding the law of attraction and manifesting for many years. And if you have seen me before, then you know. And on this channel, we'll be talking about more of feminine empowerment, feminine energy, manifesting more love, more beauty, and more pleasure in your life. Just helping you to become more of the person that you want to be through mindset coaching, through relationship coaching, all those things that we'll be talking about on this channel. This channel is a place where you can come and ask questions, and I'll be answering questions for women and couples surrounding, like I said, love, surrounding manifesting, law of attraction, as well as relationship ideas and how to create the best type of lifestyle that you want for your relationships. So that's what we're doing here. And like I said, you can always ask questions. We'll be talking about things like affirmations and meditation. We'll be talking about manifesting, relationships, couples creating the life they want together, women creating the life they want, or even finding partners and how to create the life they want before they find partners, and pulling in, attracting partners that they desire. Also, living your best life. That's what we do here at Melissa Honey Speaks. All right, so let's just go ahead and start a topic today. So we're going to talk about mindset and law of attraction and creating something new in your life. So let's, for example, we say we want to create a new relationship. So of course we've all experienced relationships that we didn't like, and there are relationships that we liked some things about the person, or some aspects about the relationship, and some things we did not like. So we'll make a list of all the things that we don't like, which we call contrast. So make that list. It'll be all the things that you experience that you don't like. On one side of this piece of paper that you're going to take out, your notebook. So you get your notebook and you'll write down those things I don't like, or contrast. I don't like this, I don't like that. Maybe your mate spent too much time away and you would like a mate that spends more time with you. Then you'll write the things that you don't like about that. Okay, so that's one side. Then the other side is you're going to write the things that you really, really want in a mate. Maybe it's things that you saying things about yourself, how maybe it's how you want to be in your new relationship. Maybe it's how you want your mate to be. So you're going to write all the things that you do want in your relationship on the other side of the paper. And that is actually where you're going to begin, because the contrast part is the part that you want to leave behind, and the desire part are the things that you want to take with you. And so once you have that list made of things that you don't want, you can do a couple of things. You can write statements to release those things, like I release this from my relationship, I release this for myself. You can do that. Those are affirmations to let things go, to move things out of your mind and just away from you, away from your desire. And then on the other side, you'll write things like I'm attracting a mate, or I'm attracting this, I'm attracting that. And it'll all be all the ideas that you want to attract in a mate. Maybe you want someone who's more passionate, someone who's more loving, caring, kind, who's more generous. So you write all those things. My new partner is this, my new partner, or this, or you can just put my partner is, because you want to speak in terms of right now, current. Because when we're talking about manifesting anything, you want to talk about manifesting it right now. Because the only time that we can create is in the present moment. We can't create for the future. We can't create for the past. We can only create for where we are in this moment. So this moment is where we're going to do all of our work. So we're going to talk about I have, I am, I attract, I. So it'll all be I statements, and I'll be talking about what you have and what you do right now, so that you can be, do, and have more of the things that you want. And that's really the basics of mindset, of changing your mindset and law of attraction. Law of attraction is the idea that we create what we want by being in alignment with those things. So if you want to be more happy, you have to choose to be happy now. You want to create a new mate, you have to be the mate that you would want to be with that person. So if you think that this new mate would bring you more happiness or more joy or more whatever it is, then you have to be the person who would actually attract those things right now, not in the future, and not obviously not in the past. So that's the basics of mindset coaching, or mindset changing, which is what I do, is mindset coaching. So that's really the basics of it. You know, you want to make sure that you are looking at the contrast, looking at the things that you don't want, and then formulating the things that you do want. So that's your main focus. Once you decide and release the things you don't want, you will continue to focus every day on the idea of this new thing that you want. So if it's a new mate, like we talked about before, or want more money or whatever it is, you want to be focused on it in the present moment. I am wealthy, I am rich, my mate, my partner is passionate, my partner is loving, my partner is. So you be talking about things in the present. And that's the beginning of law of attraction and mindset coaching. So let me go ahead and give you guys an example of how I would start one of my clients in mindset coaching, law of attraction coaching, or manifesting. So like I said before, we start with this list. The list, well, we're going to talk about creating a new relationship. So this person would want to create a new relationship. And doing that, we would start by basically a plan. The plan is, what don't you desire? What are the things you don't like? So they'll say they don't like their partner to lie or to cheat, or they don't like a partner who isn't generous. They don't want a partner who is I'm trying to think of all the things. So all the things that they don't want, I gave you some examples of. They don't want the partner to be a liar. They don't want their partner to be a cheater. They don't want their partner to be neglectful. All those things. So those are the things they would write. They would get their notebook and they would write down the things they don't want. And I would have them do that in a coaching session. Okay, so I would have them write statements like, I release partners who lie. I release partners who cheat. I release, or the energy of lying. I release the energy of cheating. I release these things. So they'll make that list. That's how you start, by all the things you don't want, the contrast. Okay, the next step is, like I said before, is writing the things you desire. So I'm going to give you some ideas on what you can write and how you would write your affirmations around attracting what you do desire. So you would write on the other side of the paper, my mate or my partner is generous. My mate and my partner is open and honest. My mate or my partner is actively pursuing monogamy, or whatever the case may be for you. Those are the kind of statements that you would write for things that you want. And once you have those written down, you have to take a look at, how did you attract the previous mate that you had? Because obviously in law of attraction, is like attracts like. So if you're wanting a partner who is more generous, are you more generous? Maybe not with partners, but are you more generous in life? Are you a generous friend? Are you generous in your community? Where is your generosity? Are you giving things away? Are you happily being generous in your life? You don't. So you said you wanted to release the idea or the energy of lying or cheating. So how did you attract the liars and the cheaters? We have to look at ourselves and say, well, maybe you lie. Maybe you have lies that you have told, or that you maybe not related to partnerships or relationships, but maybe in other areas of your life. Maybe you're lying to yourself about something. Maybe it's some self-work you have to do on that. So your affirmations would be, I desire or I attract. I have a mate. I have a mate who is generous. I have a mate who prefers monogamy. So if you have mates who have not been monogamous in the past, but pretended to be, then you would try to figure out what is it about monogamy that maybe you don't agree with, or maybe that you don't like, because we attract who and what we are, as a complement or as a reflection. So when that happens, you have to take a look at self first. And that's what we do in Mindset Law of Attraction Coaching, is we focus on ourselves and being the person that we want to be, whatever that may be. So if there's something that you desire, how can you create that in your life? How can you create more generosity in your life? How can you create more love, more passion in your life? And we'll talk about in a coaching session. Then we'll talk about how we can personally do those things so that we're in alignment with the things we desire. You want to attract a partner who is passionate and loving. You have to be passionate and loving as well. So you have to find areas to be, maybe a hobby that you're passionate about. Maybe it's you're passionate about your family, or you're loving and caring with your family, and you're devoted to your parents. You're devoted to your children and your friends. Not as a negative to you, but in a way that makes you feel good, because you want the same things given back to you. And that's how you start in the Law of Attraction or Mindset Coaching session, is we work on building up ourselves to the person that we want to be, so we can attract and align with all the things we desire. If we want more money, we have to feel like we have more money. We want a better partner, we have to be the partner that we want to attract. We have to be in alignment with everything that we desire, because if we're not, then what happens is we don't get to attract the things we want. We're just talking. We're just saying we want these things. We're wishing, and we're not actually attracting. We're not actually doing the work that is required to attract the life that we want. We're just talking, and we don't want to just talk. We don't just talk in our coaching sessions. We actually focus on doing the actual work, which takes time, to really change your mindset around, you know what, this just didn't happen to me. It wasn't a coincidence. It's actually our power and energy that attracts to us what we want. So we have to be in alignment with that. So thank you for joining Melissa Honey Speaks today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and place comments in the comment section. You can always ask questions, and I'll answer them for you on upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to dive in deeper with me on a personal level, my link for my calendar will be in the description. So thanks again for joining us. Have a great day.